So this is a video about making an estimate for a bathroom fitting. Now, I've been watching Ozark on Netflix and it's fantastic. So I thought I would do a hypothetical situation where you're a builder, say Acme Builders, in somewhere in Ozark around the lakes, and you have a customer who has sent in a request for some pricing on a bathroom remodeling. And they've sent that in via WhatsApp here, you can see, because you've got your WhatsApp number on your website. They can send it in by Telegram, Signal, email, SMS, any way they want it. You know, Facebook Messenger, iPhone. It takes all of the messages and it puts them in one place here, which is handy just on its own without doing anything else with it. It means that you don't have to go and search through multiple platforms to find messages from your customers. And if you think for a minute that your customers don't want to send you emails, messages, and specifically most of the time WhatsApp messages, just put at the first instance your WhatsApp number on your website and you'll be astonished about how many customers you get that you didn't have before, because they sit at home now and they are watching television or whatever in the evening. They know no one's around, so they're not going to make any calls, but they will send you messages from their WhatsApp saying, oh, do you know what, I want this and I want that. And you're probably missing them. You know, they're probably not sending them in if they can't find your WhatsApp number. So try it anyway. And if you want them all to go in one place, then, you know, use something like FlowQuote to do it. But I digress. So here we have a message that has been sent by WhatsApp by a potential customer. They've put their address in. They said, look, hi, I'm about to get into this house in Reed Spring. I've got a new bathroom. I need it remodeled. I want to get some quotes for some local builders. I need this, this, and this. It's about this. Can you give me a price? So first of all, you're getting some quotes. Really, chances of me winning it if you're getting 5 or whatever are 1 in 5. Do I want to go over at this stage and spend 2 hours talking to you right across the side of the lake? You know, I might be based here. They might be based here by the looks of their address over here. Look how far I've got to go and give them a quote. Spend the time with them, the polite chit chat that you get, and then come back after all that and build an estimate or a quote for them. So the whole thing's could take me 2 hours, 2.5 hours. You know, that the time is money. And as I said, if it was guaranteed they were going to go ahead, of course I'd go, but there's no guarantee. So in this instance, what I'm trying to do is determine whether they are a serious buyer without having to spend too much money to do it in time. And to do that, I'm going to use FlowQuote. I'm going to build them an estimate really quickly. So we go up to the top. Remember that we're a building company, so we do bathroom remodeling all the time. And we've built a quote, a template for it right up here. So I select the template and then I just go to edit it. And it's already got all of the nice things in and it looks great, which would have my Acme thing in here. And here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to remove all these fixtures and fittings, apply primer, do the floor. You can see there without me having to read through it. I've already got the prices put in here so I can adjust them really quickly and easily. Obviously I'll have more than this, but they wanted a general idea, so that's fine. So based on their 40 square feet of bathroom, I can say that, you know, what's that going to be for the amount of tiles? Probably 4 walls for 350 square feet of wall tiles. There's the price. Again, the floor is obviously 40, so I'm going to give them a luxury vinyl plank here. Now, if they don't know what that is, I'll just put that in there. LVP. A standard bathroom pack, you know, which I could have listed up here. In fact, I've got a link here to the shower systems and the packs and so on and so forth, and a price for it. Paint, silicone, you can see it. And then I decide how long it's going to take. So I think it's going to take 5 days. You know, I might charge them $450 a day per person, and I can determine, you know, what that's going to be here. It might be labor. If it isn't, I can create an option which might be, I don't know, parking, boat parking probably on a lake, who knows. Let's try it. So I've made a custom one here and a price for it, so you can see it's flexible as I go along. There you go. Boat parking per day, probably gone up with inflation, $20. So, I've done all that. I don't have to show them all the prices. I can hide some of this cost. I can hide some of the quantity if I think they're going to start sending it around to all my competitors and they just want a figure. And then basically I'm going to click the images that I want. That basically just confirms I know what they're talking about, especially if I come back 3 months later to this because they say they want to go ahead. And I've pretty much got everything I want in there now. There, it's worked out the tax, it's worked out a deposit. This is in pounds, it would be in dollars if you changed it in the settings. And I'm happy with it. So as I said, it's an estimate. I save it and I send it. And then that looks something like this to them. Obviously your logo would be Acme Builders or whatever it was, and their address would change. But other than that, you can see they get exactly what they want. And they can also go ahead with if they want, and we can link it to some other whiz bang scheduling and so on and so forth, but we don't have to. But the main point I'm making here is that I've sent a very fast estimate out to them that took me hardly any time to do. And now I've saved myself an enormous amount of time by not having to go and visit their property, talk to them for half an hour or an hour about various things, being polite, and then coming back and having to spend all the time to build a quote. And if, as I can say here with a template, if I want to, I've just sent the estimate, have you received it? You know, by the way, if this is within your budget, then I would be happy to visit to, you know, discuss your bathroom, whatever it is, you know, best Daniel Bosch. So as you can see, you know, they may come back now and say, yes, that's within my ballpark, please come over. And then fair enough. Also, you know, if they've got a massive house and it's 6 bedrooms and there's no one else, it looks like they're going to be able to do it in your local area, by all means go. This is just a backup for you. But as we said, you know, you can save yourself a lot of time by just sending this out as a feeler in the first instance. And as we say at Flow Quote, save time, save money, save the planet. And that's it in a nutshell. Any more questions, by all means, leave something in the comments and I'll get back to you.